Hey everyone, welcome to Kuster's Classics. I'm Carl Kuster, and this is a 1970 Suzuki T500 Titan. These were a fierce bike back in the day. When Suzuki brought this thing out, it really was a performance model, and it does have actually really good performance. It's not like it's a wheelie monster, but it's a torque machine. It's super fun to ride, and when I ride this bike, honestly, you could be having a crappy day and be grouchy, and I get on this thing and right away you just start to belly laugh because it's smoking, and the sound of it and the power, and it vibrates. The brakes are meh, just okay, but it's an experience, and it's fun, and it's very analog, you could say. And when I ride it, there's no way I can ride it and not laugh. I'm usually like, I'll be belly laughing the whole time I ride the bike. I don't know what it is exactly that makes you feel like that on this thing, but this particular bike is probably one of my favorite motorcycles of all time, actually. Not because it's got crazy performance, but just because it's raw and very, very simple and very analog. Although they did have some really high-tech stuff here, like a adjustable steering dampener, which was basically a wave washer that provided friction and tightened up the steering, because they definitely weren't designed to be in the Titan twisties. This thing has been in my life for probably 20 years, and when I had a young family, I'd ride here, Carver rode up front, and then Odin, our retriever, sat in the middle and Shelly sat on the back, and all four of us would go for ice cream on this thing. And everybody who rode it loved it, including the dog. Yeah, such a fun bike. This thing's got 13,000 miles on it, and it still runs really strong. Old Smokey. It smokes lots, but Suzuki, you know, they had big roller bearing crankshafts, and they put lots of oil into the motor, so they last. You know, these things last forever. And they do smoke a little bit, mostly just on startup. Once you're going, it's pretty good. But it's just the sound of it. It really has a very low idle and such a long pulse in between the power pulses. So the exhaust note is a very delayed twin sound, rather than just sharp and quick. It's just a really long stroke. It's basically like a two-stroke tractor. I mean, you could pull a plow with this thing, I'm sure. This thing is a sweetheart. I can't wait to ride this.